Have you ever noticed something strange? When you were struggling, some people seemed incredibly supportive. They listened to your problems. They encouraged you. They checked in on you. But the moment things started going well for you, something changed. They became distant, cold, critical. Sometimes they even seemed annoyed by your success, and it leaves you wondering, why are people acting differently now? The answer is uncomfortable, because success doesn't just change your life, it changes your relationships, and sometimes it reveals things that were always there. One reason people change is comparison. Human beings naturally compare themselves to others, especially people who are similar to them. Your friend doesn't compare himself to a billionaire. Your coworker doesn't compare herself to a celebrity. They compare themselves to people in their own circle, people who started at the same place, people they considered equals, which means your success can become a mirror, and not everyone likes what they see in that reflection. Your promotion reminds them of the promotion they never got. Your business reminds them of the idea they never pursued. Your progress reminds them of the goals they abandoned years ago. The second reason is that your success changes the relationship dynamic. This is something people rarely talk about. Some people become comfortable with a certain version of you. The struggling version, the insecure version, the version that needed advice, the version that looked up to them. But when you grow, the relationship changes. You no longer fit the role they assigned to you, and that can make people uncomfortable. Not because you've done anything wrong, but because growth disrupts familiar patterns. Another reason is that success exposes excuses. Think about it. If two people start in similar situations and one begins making progress, it becomes harder for the other person to believe that success is impossible. Your actions challenge their story, and people don't like having their stories challenged. It's easier to say, you got lucky. You had connections. You were in the right place at the right time. Because accepting that someone succeeded through effort often forces us to examine our own choices, and self-reflection can be painful. Then there's envy. And envy is one of the most misunderstood emotions. Most people think envy means, I want what you have. But sometimes envy goes deeper. Sometimes it's, I don't like that you have it. That's why certain people become strangely quiet when something good happens to you. They won't celebrate. They won't congratulate you. They'll change the subject, point out flaws, or act like your achievement isn't a big deal. Because your success creates discomfort they don't know how to process. Now here's the important distinction. Healthy people and toxic people respond very differently to your growth. Healthy people feel inspired. They think, if they can do it, maybe I can too. They celebrate, support, encourage. Toxic people feel threatened. They see your growth as their loss. Your success becomes evidence of their own dissatisfaction, and instead of dealing with that feeling honestly, they direct it toward you. But here's the biggest lesson. Don't take it personally. Because most of the time, their reaction isn't actually about you. It's about the story they're telling themselves, their fears, their insecurities, their regrets, their unfulfilled ambitions. You simply happen to trigger them. And that's why chasing approval is such a dangerous game, because the people cheering for you today may criticize you tomorrow. And the people criticizing you today may praise you later when success becomes undeniable. If your self-worth depends on other people's reactions, you'll always feel unstable. The truth is that success is a filter. It reveals who genuinely wants the best for you, and who only liked you when your growth didn't challenge them. So if people start changing when you start winning, don't be surprised. Don't shrink yourself to make others comfortable. Don't apologize for your progress. And don't feel guilty for outgrowing old expectations, because your job isn't to stay small so other people can feel big. Your job is to keep growing, and the right people will be happy to see it happen.